Alright, we're here for another batch of FFT Arena Series of matches, version 1.35, and on top, we have Angelus' team, which is known as Norm Team version 2, and on bottom, True Light's team, Drop Dead. Not Vigilante. Angelus has Dempsey the Thief, Lita the Samurai, Johnson the Squire, and Redfield the Summoner, now up against True Light's team. He has Grave the Ninja, Tomb the Wizard, Crypt the Time Mage, and Coffin the Lancer. One change I want to point out, the Squires now can gain shields again. They've also lost a stat and move. Now the initial move and jump is 3-3. So that's why even with move +1, his movement's still going to be 4. Just thought I'd point that out to you right now. Anything else I need to notice? Oh yeah, another thing I also want to point out: Flash Hat now has initial innocence, as the description should say. Yep. Now on to what both of these teams are about. Pretty much a heavy hitter thief with tons of evasion, at least from the front. Haste 2 Loving Samurai. Hard hitting Squire with a decent amount of health at best. And a support summoner, pretty much. And for True Light, Undead Ninja with Transparent, always 100% accuracy with a hidden knife. Wizard with Draw Out, Black Magic using Time Mage, excuse me, and an Item Bot Lancer. And I think they all should be able to absorb fire and or darkness. Pretty much from what I'm looking at. Now for a first round match, we are going to be going to map 16 inside of Limberry Castle. So Angelus in the green and True Light in the white. Grave's going to go first, not too much. Dempsey, charging forward, not doing anything. Crypt's going to go for, I think, a fire spell. Looks like a fire 3 or a fire 4 or something. Throw stone. It's gonna trigger speed save. And Redfield's gonna go for a raise 2, fire 3. It's only the thief for 142 damage, which isn't a lot. All right, so thief goes down, as does the undead ninja. So both of them are 1 for 1 right now. Tomb's gonna go for, not do much. Fire. 85 damage, which isn't a lot, to be honest. Another haste 2. 266 damage from that Squire. And so Dempsey gets picked up again. Not really doing much. Kotetsu. Alright, good job. Draw out. High potion. Alright. See what Leah's gonna go for. Another haste 2. And Redfield's gonna go for raise 2 onto the Squire. Haste 2 hits the thief at least. And Johnson gets picked up. Lita's gonna still out of range to attack, as is Dempsey. So True Light's looking pretty good so far. 99 damage, and oh, block, nice. Good block right there. Protect, for some strange reason. Fire 3. See, Johnson's gonna go for dash. Oh, that's supposed to be bull rush, but I guess the recoil damage is still the same. Nice animation with the random blade, but no tip, but no grip from the sword to do draw out. Not that it matters, just thought I'd point that out. Anyways, Heaven's Cloud, 112 damage worth. Chakra, for a good amount of healing, actually. Dempsey not doing much, and it looks like the Angelus is at an advantage so far. Cyclops. So that proc auto potion. Leader's gonna go for another Heaven's Cloud. No slow proc. Throw stone, good anti-sandbag tool. See, Redfield's gonna hang back and gonna go for more Cyclops. And that's it. Angelus wins round 1. I will see you for round 2. Round 2 between Angelus and True Light. We're going to be going to map 65, Granary of Bethla Garrison. Okay, so Angelus in the green and True Light in the white. As I stated before, in the first match, Graves going to move forward, not do much. Dempsey's going to move forward, and not in position for a charm. Fire spell. MA safe, okay. Toon's going to try to go for Katetsu. Alright, so Leah's going to try to go for Murasame. Killing everyone in the party, which is actually very smart. One shot! Ooh, nice. One shot from Johnson. That was sweet. Cyclops for a good amount of damage. Why would you steal accessory? You idiot. Not that it matters, I suppose. I guess the AI figured that the Time Mage was gonna die anyways. Well, the Squire and the Thief gets healed up, at least. Crit from the Defender Thief. More Murasane happiness. That was 658 damage. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. GG.